Yep, Independence is a vibe. I'm Travis.
And I'm Chris.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video.
And don't forget to catch us on Instagram and on YouTube at Independence is a Vibe, because you know that it is.
Yes, sir.
So as always, y'all know we like to run with a topic, and today's topic is, what is the biggest challenge that we've ever faced, and how did we deal with it? Because you know, it's all about independence, but that journey to independence, you're going to face some challenges.
Man, I feel like every day is a challenge, man.
Okay.
It's a struggle every day. You just got to figure out how to roll through it, you know? That's how I feel, you know? You just got to figure out, like I always say, pivot, man. You got to pivot.
You got to pivot.
You got to know how, okay, this came up, so I'm going to got to figure out a way to, you know, problem solve.
Man, I think that's a real good tip. I really do.
Yeah.
Because problem solving is something that, you know what I'm saying, you, whether you're able-bodied or you disabled, you're going to have to solve problems, like you say, on a regular basis.
Mm-hmm.
I think for me, man, the biggest challenge I faced, though, I think it was fear.
Fear?
Yeah, fear. Because I know, like, when I was a kid, you know, I was a little concerned with how people was going to see me, you know what I'm saying, how they was going to view, what they was going to think.
Okay.
You know, now, when I hit around like 11, maybe 12, I stopped caring.
Mm-hmm.
My focus was like, you know, God made me. I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. So if He say I'm good, I'm good. I ain't got to worry about what nobody else think. And then I hit my teenage years, and I ain't cared about what everybody thought, but them ladies though. I was like, you know what they gonna think about your boy? See what I'm saying?
There you go.
You know, but I hit my 20s and that fear pretty much left. I was just like, man, I'm on another wave. You know what I'm saying? So I think my biggest thing was fear, you know, and it just changed up. So I went from worrying about what people would think to, what if I tried this and I failed? You know, what if I did this and I physically got hurt? You know, just stuff like that. But it's still all fear.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I think fear is a big thing, man. I think, you know,
It is.
the unknown is always scary.
It's a gripper.
Yeah.
You know, because I think that everybody has goals and dreams, but fear can stop you if you let it. But then also too, you could kind of learn how to flip it. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's one thing that I did that kind of got me over that challenge of, what if I try this and I fail? Or what if, you know, I try this and I get hurt? You know, what if I do this and somebody else get hurt?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, you know what? Life gon' life. You know what I'm saying?
Life gon' life.
Life gon' life. You know, you can't, some stuff you can't prevent.
Yep.
You could get hurt just sitting around doing nothing.
That's true.
So, I mean, if I'm going to get hurt, I might as well make it worth it. You know, not that I want to be hurt, but if I'm going to, you know, live life, it's not all going to be, you know, comfortable and soft. You know, some stuff going to hurt, and you just got to be able to keep moving.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I started realizing, like, I could take that chance and stuff might get kind of crazy. But then, too, it might pay off.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just a mindset shift.
Yeah, I feel like for me, man, my biggest challenge was, man, public speaking.
That's a good one.
When I was in college, man, it's like every class I had, every semester, we had to get up there and do a speech. And I used to be like, man, you know how your mind be playing tricks on you? Like, man, what if you start stuttering, and what if people, you know, I don't know, they staring at you, all eyes on you? Like, man, what if I drop my note cards and, you know, everything be scattered everywhere?
Mm-hmm.
Start thinking about all kind of crazy stuff, man. But, you know, I eventually got over that. You know, I wouldn't make eye contact with people. I basically just look at the top of their heads, or I look at the back wall.
That worked?
Yeah.
Because I, like, looking at the top of their heads, I'd have been laughing too much to do my speech. Because everybody here different, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't just zone in on one person head.
It's hard not to for me.
I just scan the room, basically.
It's hard not to, because some people here come to a point, you know what I'm saying? Just,
You got them crazy hairstyles.
right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
See, like, I couldn't do that. Just because it'll be too much.
Yeah.
I'll be like, hey, can I get a break for a second?
Right.
Let me go get some water or something.
But I mean, it worked for me. But I eventually started getting better at it,
Mm-hmm.
and after a while, it's like, man, I'm looking forward to it.
Right.
Let's do it.
Cause see, you done stepped into a whole new thing. Then
Yeah.
you know you welcome the challenge.
Right.
That's flipping that fear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's almost like, what's gonna happen if I do this and everything goes right?
Mm-hmm.
And that'll make you be like, you know what? I'm gonna go for it, because now you kind of excited. Like, well, suppose I do this and it worked though.
Yeah.
And even if you got somebody in your ear like, well, what if you do it and it don't work? Well, that ain't work, but I try something else tomorrow.
Right.
You almost get addicted to trying stuff, and I don't mean, within reason we talking, but as far as like doing stuff that you was afraid to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I was gonna try to get this job, but I'm not qualified. So you know what? I ain't gonna try to put the application in. No, man, put the application in.
I used to feel the same way.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, man, I don't care if it's the CEO, man. I'm about to put my application in for this job.
Fear. That's the only way to stop fear, is to embrace it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I learned too.
Yeah.
Because fear don't come from God.
Right.
So if it don't come from God, that must mean that He put the tools in us to defeat that fear.
Right.
And once you understand that, man, you good.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, being disabled come with a lot of challenges. Just like being able-bodied and living a normal life come with a lot of challenges.
Yeah.
But I feel like when you're disabled, you're going to face a little bit more than the average person.
Yeah, you are.
And that could cause a lot of tension in your mind and your body. It could cause a lot of fear, if you let it. And see, that was another thing that I learned, that the challenge of fear, I don't have to let it control me.
Mm-hmm.
And I even realized, like, it's okay to be nervous, or it's okay to be scared. Just don't let it control you.
Right.
We work so hard on, I'm not gonna be scared. I'm gonna be tough. I'm gonna be, nah. That's what courage is. I'm scared, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
So be courageous. You know what I'm saying? Just
Man.
don't let the fear run you.
Right. Run that fear.
Right. Run it in the ground. And that's what I work on every day. When I look at situations in my own life that I don't like, I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna let this scare me. It's a way for me to fix this.
Mm-hmm.
Now I gotta go to God, because He made everything. But once He give me the plan, or like they say, once He give me the green light, man, it's pedal to the metal.
Oh, it's a go now.
Yeah. So
The big guy said, yeah, okay,
exactly.
I'm coming in.
Now sometimes He give you the plan and you looking at like, okay,
what's
I
this?
got this piece right here, but where the rest of the pieces at?
Right.
And He like, just work with that. I'm like, yeah, but I need this, and this. Just work with that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, but what? I need the other pieces. No, you don't. Just work with that for now.
Right.
You right where you're supposed to be.
Yeah, what's that story in the Bible where, I forgot, it was like, he told somebody to go into this town and to fight against somebody, and they was like, we don't have enough people.
I think you might be talking about Gideon.
Yeah, I think
He wound up like, the Bible say, if take the men to the river or something like that, and the ones who lap the water like a dog, leave them behind. But the ones that keep their sword close and they cup the water with their hands, they look around, bring them, because that's the soldiers you need.
Mm-hmm.
It was something like that, and he went from like an army with like 2,000 men down to an army of 300 men and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. He was scared too, wasn't he?
I could imagine.
But he still made it though.
Did he? Yeah.
That's what I mean. So yeah,
That man became a legend.
it's kind of like how you were saying. Sometimes God give you the plan, but the rest of the pieces be gone. You be like, man, how this gonna work out?
Just focus on this. Right, but I'm saying, like, we got this whole picture. Nope. Just focus on that right there.
I had 2,000 people now. I'm
I
down
only
to
got
300.
300. This war over with. I ain't gonna fight this.
Oh, we done.
This finna be a one-hitter quitter. But that's the thing, man. The only thing that defeats fear is faith.
Oh,
Straight up. The only thing that'll beat fear is faith.
right.
And people be like, I don't believe in God. You can call it what you want. But the only thing that will beat fear is faith.
Yeah.
You got to try. Even though you're scared, you got to try. And if you fail on that first try again. because you just might be studying. It's just a different way of studying.
Mm-hmm.
The next time you try it, you're gonna do it a little different.
I feel like that's all life is. Every day you wake up is a try. It's a
You just
second chance.
just trying to make it. Yeah.
It's just a do-over. That's it.
You know, so man, like I say, for me, the biggest challenge I had to overcome was fear, and I can't lie, man. Sometimes the fear it creep in on me with certain things, and I had to stop myself from moving and just be like, nah, you know what? You ain't gonna control me. I got you.
I think it's a normal thing. You know, we all, you know, when we think about things like, man, how this gonna happen? It's like I said, it's the unknown because it hasn't happened yet. So
Right.
you're gonna start doubting yourself.
Right.
So
You know,
that's all it is. It's I guess a normal thing.
And see, that's why I always say I like technology.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I love God, I really do, but I like technology
Mm-hmm.
because I don't have to sit here and feel like, well, ain't nobody ever done this. Somebody might have had, I just never met them.
Right.
So of course, you know, with websites and social media and YouTube and stuff like that, you can see people who might have done something that you're thinking about.
Right.
Now it may not be it might not be exact, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But it's close enough to where you like, oh, I know what I could do now.
Yeah.
You know, I could do this first, and then I can move here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and don't get me wrong, all of it takes God.
Right.
You know, it's not that we depend solely on the technology because you're not supposed to.
Right.
But I'm just saying, man, sometimes we waiting on God and God be waiting on us.
Like I gave you the idea. What you waiting on?
For real.
I'm gonna give you what you need as soon as you move.
Exactly. You know, so yeah. You know, and that's like I say, man, the biggest thing for me was fear. And the way that I beat it was, for one, I just never gave up. Number two, I just kept living. You know, and I just decided it wasn't going to stop me.
Yeah, like I said, for me, my biggest thing was public speaking. I guess you'd say that's fear too. But I mean, hey, I got over by, you know, just not thinking about it. I try to think about something else while I'm up in front of everybody.
Yeah.
You know, like what I'm gonna do once this
school is over.
When school is over with, what I'm gonna eat, what I got planned for the weekend.
Man, I remember, like, I didn't ever take no public speaking class, but I've been in situations where I had to talk to like a lot of people all at one time.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing I do, like, man, I try to work jokes in it, everything. And sometimes it be like cheesy jokes. I do that just to loosen up the room, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because once I get everybody laughing with me, I'm good.
There you go.
I remember,
Breaking ice.
man, I had got surprised at church one New Year's.
Yeah.
And the assistant pastor, he came up to me, and he was like, yeah, we're going to have a testimony service. You want to come up? And I was like, man, I don't know if y'all ever been, you know, to my church, but it's big, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm walking, following him, and we got to that hallway, and I got in the line with some other people, and I'm like, man, I'm thinking, man, you know how many people in here? And when it got to be my turn, he came and he was like, hey, look, you know, you've been through that wreck and everything, and y'all made it out. I just want you to talk a little bit about that, and you good.
Mm-hmm.
And I wound up, like, talking to the people like I had been on the mic for years.
Yeah.
And I wound up, like, even being able to work, like, one or two little jokes in there and had the church rolling. And people was coming up to my parents like, man, Chris was like, he did that before. You know? But that's my first time ever being up there like that.
Okay.
You know, I was nervous, but, you know, I just got up there and, okay, God, I'm going to open my mouth now, whatever come out. You know. But yeah, man. You know, I just fear or anything else, just don't let it stop you, man.
Nope. Sometimes you gotta pivot.
Coach Carter.
Put me in the game, coach.
Yeah, man. You got anything else for the people?
Nah, just never give up and keep the faith.
Yes, sir.
And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video.
And we'll be back next week with another video.
Yes, sir. And want to drop the handles?
Y'all can catch us, of course, on Instagram and YouTube at Independence is a Vibe. Because you know what it is.
Yes, sir.
And we out, man.
Stay tuned. Peace.